everyone, this tarot reading is focusing on what your higher self or spirit is wanting you to focus on for your highest and greatest good for the rest of this month. So this can show up as an energy shift, a mindset, your health, a hobby, socializing, rest, or simply how you're moving through your everyday life. So please, my lovely, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, okay? So for the animal oracle cards, you've got the cat spirit, and it says it's time to, what does it say? It says it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. And you've got chameleon spirit that says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Three of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we have this Hermit. So straight away with the oracle cards, okay, there's this very strong solitude and observing energy coming through. And this is, I feel, it's really echoed again with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, which confirms that this month is not about being loud, reactive, or overly involved in everything going on around you. It's much more about retreating, observing, and pulling your energy back and really focusing on yourself. There is healing here that you're really being guided to prioritise, alongside continued effort towards something you're slowly bringing into reality. The Knight of Pentacles with the Empress together are very, very slow, steady, patient energies, okay? The Empress is the card of pregnancy. Not just in a literal sense, but being pregnant with an idea, a project, a vision, or a new way of living. And just like pregnancy, this isn't something that happens overnight, okay? One day you're pregnant, the next day you give birth. It's not like that. Growth takes time, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, oh God, he is the most slowest knight in the deck. Frustratingly slow. But he is, this energy is the most reliable energy, okay? You really can rely on this energy. This energy isn't about being rushed or forceful or impulsive. It's about dedication, perseverance, and quietly staying the course, knowing that what you're working towards is unfolding exactly as it needs to. And I feel this really ties in beautifully with the chameleon energy, which really advises you not to rush or force or try to control outcomes this month. Instead, you're being encouraged to adapt, blend in, and allow things to unfold naturally. Even if you feel you know the answer or have a better way of handling a situation, the guidance here is really to step back and observe rather than to intervene. Watch how things play out. Become the witness rather than the main participant. Yeah, your presence still matters, but you don't need to push your agenda or direct events right now. What needs to happen is already really in motion, okay? And the cat energy, the cat energy adds another important layer. This card speaks about independence and stepping out of over-dependence on others. You're really being encouraged to trust yourself more deeply and rely less on outside opinions, validation, or advice. And this strongly aligns with the Hermit energy of going within for answers, okay? You're more than capable of making wise, grounded decisions for yourself. But you're really being asked to stand on your own authority, take full responsibility of your choices, and trust your inner knowing. And there's actually a very strong message here around boundaries as well. The Empress can sometimes give too much to others and forget about herself, and this reading is gently asking you to reassess where your time, your energy and care are going. This could involve reviewing relationships, work situations, commitments or goals, and identifying where adjustments are needed, okay? Asking for what you want as well as, and speaking up for yourself and making decisions based on your own needs and desires is the key for this month, even if it feels uncomfortable at first, okay? The Knight of Pentacles reinforces this idea of consistent, grounded effort. This is not about being dramatic. This isn't about being this not my brain went somewhere else. This is not about dramatic changes or fast results with the Knight of Pentacles. I could just see a fridge in my head, so I don't know why I'm thinking about a fridge for some reason. So do not bring, this is not about dramatic changes or fast results, but it's about showing up for yourself every day in a small, meaningful ways, whether that's through routine, self-care, budgeting, healthy choices, or steady work on a long-term goal. What matters most right now is consistency, okay? And the Empress as well. The Empress brings this reminder to nurture yourself as something precious. This includes your body, emotions, creativity, and the inner world. Growth happens when you feel safe, supported, and valued. And this is a month that you're really being encouraged to prioritize comfort, nourishment, and gentleness with yourself. You do not need to constantly push or prove yourself to be worthy, okay? And the Three of Swords, my darling, shows that the part of this focus involves emotional healing. There may be lingering pain, disappointment, or heartbreak that you're carrying, possibly without fully acknowledging it. You're not being asked to relive the pain, but gently face it so it can be released, okay? Cry. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to communicate, communicate. But healing really requires honesty and compassion as well towards yourself. And with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, again, the overall message becomes really, really clear. This month is about turning inward, creating quiet space, and listening closely to your inner guidance. This doesn't necessarily mean complete isolation, but it does mean stepping away from noise, outside opinions, and unnecessary distractions. The clarity, my darling, you're seeking won't come from external validation right now. It comes from within. So altogether, this reading is really guiding you to slow down, nurture yourself, trust your independence, observe rather than force, and allow healing to happen at its own pace. And by doing this, you align yourself with steady growth, deeper self-understanding, and a greater sense of inner peace for the rest of the month. So I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day, my darling. Bye-bye.